In this video, I'm explaining what AHAs, BHAs, and PHAs are and how they can help you get rid of acne, fine lines, uneven skin tone, and texture. I'm also explaining how they can be better than traditional scrubs, how to use them correctly, what you should be aware of, and much more. This video will be packed of valuable information, so grab a notebook and a pen and get ready to learn a whole lot about this. Your skin will thank you. This video is the first in my new series about how to get rid of acne. My skin is not 100% clear yet, but I feel that I have my skin more under control now most of the time, so I just want to share some of the things that have helped me and hopefully they will help you as well. Before explaining what AHAs, BHAs, and PHAs are, I will explain the pros and cons about them and what you should know before using them. AHAs, BHAs, and PHAs are all chemical exfoliators. Now, that may sound a bit frightening, but they can actually be a lot more gentle than the traditional scrubs if used correctly. And that is mainly because these chemical exfoliators, they don't have any grains in them, so they are not abrasive at all. The con about these exfoliators is that it can make your skin more sensitive to the sun. So not only is it important to use a sunscreen regularly, but also to reapply about every 2 hours or so. Because if you're not, you can actually increase your risk for getting wrinkles and sunspots. And not only should you use the sunscreen when you're outside, but also if you're inside sitting by a window, so keep that in mind. In addition, these chemical exfoliators can cause irritation and redness for some people. It depends on how sensitive your skin is, so especially if you have sensitive skin, it can be a good idea to patch test first, for example behind your ear or something, and also to introduce them to your skin slowly. But I will talk more about that later in this video. Now I'll explain what AHAs, BHAs, and PHAs are and how they work, and also how often you should use them, what you should be careful about, and what you should think about when using other products in combination with these, etc. The full name is alpha hydroxy acids, and they are a group of natural acids found in foods. Alpha hydroxy acids include citric acid, which is found in citrus fruit, glycolic acid found in sugar cane, lactic acid found in sour milk, malic acid found in apples, and tartaric acid found in grapes, and more. People use AHAs for removing dead skin cells, for treating acne and acne scars, and smoothing out fine lines. AHAs are water soluble, so they work on the outer layer of your skin, removing the dead skin cells on the top of your skin. It works by dissolving the intercellular glue that makes your dead skin cells stick together and to the epidermis. As a result, your skin can look more even and your skin texture smoother, and it can also stimulate your collagen and elastin production, which also goes for BHA and PHA. AHA tends to be preferred by people with normal to dry sun-damaged skin due to their ability to enhance natural moisturizing factors within skin. For most people, AHAs seem to work best in a concentration of 5 to 7%, and the pH of the toner that you used beforehand should be around 4. You don't have to care about the pH of the toner, but if you do, you will get the most optimal results of the AHA. I have not tried AHA that much yet, but I am using the Missha Time Revolution, the first treatment essence, intensive moist, and I love this product. It contains lactic acid, so it has helped with some of my whiteheads on my forehead, and also with evening out my skin texture and brightening up my skin a bit. But I have a full review on it, which you can check out here if you're interested. I use it once or twice a day since it's a gentle essence, but stronger AHA products should be used 1 to 3 times a week. And Cosrx actually has a stronger acidic product, which is called the AHA 7 Whitehead Powder Liquid, and as the name implies, it contains 7% AHA. The full name is beta hydroxy acid, and the most common form of it is salicylic acid. but sometimes citric acid is also used. And if you remember from what I said earlier, that is also an AHA, but it depends on the formulation. It can be both because it is a crossover acid. BHAs are oil soluble, so not only do they remove the dead skin cells from the surface of your skin, but they also dive right into your pores and dissolves the sebum within your pores. So not only is it good for smoothing out your skin texture, but it's also good if you have acne or acne prone skin, or blackheads, and even whiteheads and milia. So because of that, it is often preferred for people with normal to oily and acne prone skin. BHA is a bit more gentle than AHA, so it can be a better option for people with sensitive skin. For most people, BHAs works well in a concentration of 1 to 2%, and optimally the toner should have a pH of around 3.5. But again, it's up to you if you want to care about that. BHA is one of these three that I have the most experience with, and I have been using the Cosrx BHA Blackhead Power Liquid for a long time. It contains 4% BHA, and it has removed a lot of my pimples, and it has just made my skin texture a bit smoother and brighten up my skin a bit as well. And I can definitely notice a difference whenever I'm using it versus when I'm not using it. So I'm very happy about this product. I have a full review on this as well, and as with other strong acidic products, you can use this 1 to 3 times a week, which is what I do as well. The full name is polyhydroxy acid, and this also removes dead skin cells and evens out your skin tone, but it works on the top surface level of your skin, which makes it even more gentle than both AHA and BHA. So if you have even more sensitive skin and you have experienced irritation or redness from the 2 other acids in the past, if you've tried them, then it could be a good idea to try out PHA instead. I haven't tried it yet, but I know that Cosrx has a PHA cream. I'm realizing that I'm mentioning Cosrx a lot, but that is just because I know about those products. They are very known for their strong acids, and as I mentioned, I'm a huge fan of the BHA product of theirs. So that's why. It is important to introduce these acids to your skin slowly, meaning that you start with using it once a week for a couple of weeks, and then you go over to twice a week for a couple of weeks, and then 3 times a week. You should not use multiple acids at the same time, meaning that you, for example, use strong AHA and BHA products at the same time, and this also goes for other strong acids such as vitamin C and retinol and more, but of course you can combine those if you are using very mild products. For example, I use a strong AHA product but also a toner which has a low percentage of BHA in it beforehand. That can be okay, but of course just try it out for yourself and listen to your skin, and it is more important to be gentle to your skin than just trying to throw all of it on your skin at the same time. And no matter about the concentration of the products, be careful about using too many acidic products at once or in one routine. And what I do also is that I have at least 1 day a week where I don't use any strong acids at all, just my basic products. If you want to make it easier for yourself, just stick to using 1 strong acid, and also you can use an acid-free toner such as the Mamonde Rose Water Toner, which I also have a review on it. It is a quite hydrating toner that is acid-free, as I mentioned, and is just very gentle and easy to use. Also, if your complexion is dark, it is a good idea to consult a doctor before starting using AHA and BHA, because people with darker complexions have higher risk of scars and pigment changes than people with lighter complexions. One more thing to know about is that when starting with acids like AHA and BHA, It is very common with skin purging. To learn more about that, check this video out. And by the way, I only started to see a difference when I actually started to wait 20 to 30 minutes after applying the BHA product before continuing with the rest of my routine. So keep that in mind. Although there are more things to know about chemical exfoliants compared to traditional scrubs, in my opinion, it is totally worth it because I can at least see a bigger difference with chemical exfoliants than the traditional scrubs, and also they can be a lot more gentle if done right, and that is always a huge plus. I know this was a lot of information. I hope it was not too much, but at least you can always watch the video again and rewind whenever you feel the need to. Question of the day: how do you prefer to exfoliate? Please let me know in the comments below, and maybe you can give some tips to either me or other people in the community. I really hope that this video was helpful for you and that you feel more confident within this topic. Feel free to ask questions about anything. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that bell button if you want a notification whenever I upload a new video. As always, I hope you're having an extraordinary day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.